all the way along.
The people that have been here tonight hopefully will never be able to see the picket bridge just behind you, or the bandstand, and not see the battlements or the castle or the place where Banquo was murdered or the army that they marched with. And it's about changing people's perceptions of shared space and encouraging them to see it creatively and innovatively and to enjoy it as a community. It started a couple of years ago with Midsummer Night's Dream in Barnes Park, and it moved around the park in the same way. And actually what happened was really magical, because not only was there audience that came, but there was people that found it and they kind of discovered something special and different in their park, and it kind of allowed them to see a space that they see every day in a completely different way.
Come, ceiling night, scarf up the tender eye of pitiful day, and with thy black and invisible hand tear to pieces that great bond that keeps me pale. There's a lot of pressure, I think, to play the role. I mean, when I first got the part, it was sort of like, you know, got the part, and then I was like, oh, excellent, brilliant, it's really good, it's sort of dream role. And then suddenly realised that it was less than a month until we did it, and then panicked somewhat. So I've been panicking a lot. I've never done stuff that's sort of like fully open air like this. It makes things a little bit tricky, because I mean, sometimes you sort of have certain areas are quite hard to sort of project in.
But a hydra tiger, take any form but that, and my found nerves will never tremble. Hands, horrible shadow, unreal mockery, hands! Oh.
We would love funding from anywhere. We've been trying to get Arts Council funding, and there's an issue in that it's Shakespeare for one. The majority of our work is Shakespeare, and they prefer to fund new work currently. That's the funding trend. But equally, very little happens culturally in Sunderland, and so pulling money into this area and proving that there is an audience for cultural work in Sunderland is kind of the sticking point at the minute. And while people are very generous, and they are incredibly generous and supportive, these guys have put in a 10-day work period which will buckle down to about £100 each, and it's not a realistic response for professional actors.